Okay, there we go. Oh my god. The mic didn't work for a second there. All right. What is going on, guys? Let me actually just close the door real quick. One sec. We're good. We're good. We're good, guys. We're good. All right. Nice. No one in here yet, so I didn't mess up quite yet. So I'm gonna go ahead and share the link with the homies. Copy. But why am I breathing so hard? Oh my god. Let's talk about BTC. Talk about BTC, Doge, ETH, all this shit. We out here. Hey, there we go. We out here, baby. Let's see what's going on. All right. So I'm going to wait for just a couple moments for at least two people to show up. Oh, we got two people. Not two people, not including myself, so I can start talking. But yeah, we'll see, man. I was just out, eating some crap. Meanwhile, Bitcoin starts pumping. Oh, local Martian, the homie. Romario, what's going on? Luna's pumping. Yeah, yo, we're going to talk about Luna. We're going to talk about a whole bunch of those different coins, actually. The Ethereum killers. Actually, let me make sure I get that on here, too. Luna coin market cap. Because all of those coins have been going crazy. $5 Luna? Whoa, wait. Oh, my God. Rightfully so. I mean, it needed to be at the top over here. Holy shit. What's going on, Eugene? Amen, brother. What's going on? Why did I say amen? Okay, cool. We got a couple homies in here. So, let's kind of just get into it. I'm going to start talking about the, we're going to go in order. I'm going to go through the, what's going on with Elon Musk and Bitcoin and all that stuff, maybe what that stuff means. Kind of go into the markets, Bitcoin, the global charts, total market capitalization, and we'll talk about some of the lower alts. So tonight's going to be an interesting one. So make sure you guys are, at the edge of your seats, whatever the hell that means. All right, brothers. So Bitcoin. This morning, guys, I woke up and I was, dude, I was knocked out, bro. I don't do anything crazy, bro, but I woke up. I'm like, yo, what's the price of Bitcoin, bro? I was ready for Bitcoin to go start plummeting. Ethereum as well, because they didn't look too good last night. And all of a sudden you wake up and I see, Tesla invest 1.5 billion into Bitcoin. And from what I understand, that's about 7.7% of the worth of the company itself. Let's talk about it. Let's see. Okay, so Bitcoin jumped about $3,000 in minutes on February 8th as reports emerged that Tesla had bought $1.5 billion worth of BTC, Le Bitcoin. And as we can see, it's sort of over 43,000, but it's actually at 46,500, I think, at this point. But essentially, they're saying that it spiked, like a crazy amount as soon as a filing with the United States, regulator, the SEC, shows that the company plans to buy 1.5 billion worth of Bitcoin, which is weird because I thought that it was actually they had already planned to buy, they'd already bought it in January. But it says here in January 2021, we updated our investment policy to provide us with more flexibility to further diversify and maximize return on our cash that is not required to maintain adequate operating liquidity, which means that they want to start using their cash instead of just keeping it in cash, because they're wasting money just leaving it there. As part of the policy, which was duly approved by the audit committee, oh my God, audit committee of our board of directors, we may invest a portion of such cash in certain alternative reserve assets, including digital assets, gold bullion, gold exchange traded funds, and other assets as specified in the future, it states. What's going on, Bounce? Afrodu says, I was about to enter a long on Bitcoin when it happened. Binance froze. Shouts out to the Bounce homies. Yo, listen, bro. You said you're using Binance? F, bro. Mad people were mad at Binance today. But thereafter, what's continuing going on in the article, we invested an aggregate of $1.5 billion in Bitcoin under this policy and may acquire and hold digital assets from time to time or long term. Moreover, we expect to begin accepting Bitcoin as a form of payment for our products in the near future, subject to applicable laws and initially on a limited basis, which we may or may not liquidate upon receipt. So they're saying here that they're most likely, they're going to be essentially acquiring Bitcoin. But here's a key thing to notice with what they said here, and to notice with a lot of these other big companies buying Bitcoin. They said from time to time or long term. Now, when companies are, these companies are buying it up. Grayscale being one of them, one of the biggest ones, I think. I don't know if Bitcoin, I don't know if Tesla actually bought more than Grayscale at this point, but it's amazing that these companies are finally acquiring Bitcoin. But mind you, they can still dump it at any point they want. I don't think they will now, but just to keep that in mind in the future, it's not like, they're going to forever hold Bitcoin, because at the end of the day, I still think that not all these companies completely understand what Bitcoin is. I think Grayscale does, MicroStrategy does, Tesla does. I think they do, so maybe they won't. But at the end of the day, they want to maximize profits. And if they feel like the top is in, I would not be surprised to see if they sold it, just to buy back again on the bottom. Adrian asks, do you believe Elon has anything planned for Doge implementation, or was he just promoting it publicly as a joke? Yeah, that was a joke. He was promoting it as a joke. What I could see, what I could see, Adrian? I could honestly, yeah, that's what I said, Omadio. I thought they bought it in January. But I think what they meant was they updated their investment policy in January so that they were able to buy Bitcoin. I'm not sure, to be honest, but from what this article says, it says that they're planning on it, which I don't know why they wouldn't just buy it. But anyways, Adrian, Dogecoin, believe it or not, I could see them having Dogecoin as a way to pay for like some smaller things, like the jackets that they have in the store, like small items that they have. Maybe not for the cars. I don't think they would take Dogecoin for that. But I could honestly see him taking Dogecoin for something small. The guy deadass sold a freaking, he sold like a flamethrower, essentially. I mean, like not an actual flamethrower, but like a flame torch, or whatever you call them. So I don't think I think it's completely possible. But continuing on, the move follows encouraging signs from CEO Elon Musk, the world's richest man, which I almost forgot about, who last week openly stated that he was a supporter of Bitcoin. Since then, however, signals have been mixed after Musk removed Bitcoin from his Twitter biography, but continued tweeting and promoting Dogecoin. Guys, he's just a troll. Like, we got to realize this guy is a human being just like all of us, especially the way he acts. He's like, I think that's what makes him so cool. That's why a lot of people like him, because he's very relatable. He's just a regular human being. He has control of his own Twitter account, so he can take on and add on. I'll be honest with you, I wouldn't be surprised if this dude's like colluding, like straight up. Like he knows he's able to pump and dump shit. So I bet you right before he added the Bitcoin signature to his, his Twitter profile, he like bought a bunch of Bitcoin. Right before he removed it, he just sold it. Oh, what a clown, dude. Yo, Doge on Lightning, bro. Doge is a fucking, I can't, bro. And then I wanted to look over here too as well, because you can see Mike Novogratz, just something related, I guess, because Mike Novogratz is also a pretty big guy, founder of Galaxy Digital, sees this as a pioneering move that other companies will adopt. So pretty much, I mean, you can almost see big Tesla as like the like Apple in a way, where it's like, well, sorry, Elon Musk, I mean, as Apple in a way, in terms of like innovation, right? Like these guys are not afraid to innovate, and people tend to follow along, right? People are sheeple. So the fact that Elon Musk is saying, "Yo, we want a shitload of our company to be invested in Bitcoin," no wonder the price is spiking up so much right now. I'm really not surprised. Adrian says, "What are your thoughts on the $2 bill Doge wallet being his or Tesla's?" Wait, what? Wait, the $2? Oh, the $2 billion Doge wallet? No, dude. There's no. Listen, Elon, although Elon's a troll, this dude dances on stage and shit, awkward as hell. I know he tweets about it, but no way in hell does Tesla does not own a $2 billion Doge wallet. Definitely not the company Tesla, because they have to report this stuff. They do not own that. There is no way in hell Elon Musk spent $2 billion on Dogecoin. No, he did not. He would do that before Bitcoin. You know what I mean? But no way, not on Dogecoin. Would that even be legal? No. Well, for the company to get it and then not report it, that would be illegal. Yeah. But hey, I mean, yeah, no, he would not do that. But I do think that this is a huge move, just going forward. Just in general, right? Again, you have someone like this big, especially now, the world's richest guy, saying that, yo, like I want to put almost 10% of my company's wealth into Bitcoin, to digital assets. That is huge. Like, this is the kind of adoption that we have been looking for, essentially. Honestly, I don't think I can get any better than this. It's pretty crazy, dude. Yeah, no, it's nipple. Wait, what? Yeah, you see it on ripple my ripple my nipples. That's the guy's name in the chat. He said it's Pete Sampras. I'm not sure what you're talking about, bro, but I love your name. Uh, Romario says, so this random person with 28% of Dogecoin could dump the market for it. Hold on. Okay, yeah, hold on. So while we're on the topic of Elon Musk and whatnot, let's go ahead and bring up the Dogecoin rich list, because I'm glad you guys mentioned that. Let's see, Dogecoin rich list. Now, I want to be clear here. I don't have any Dogecoin. I used to have like a very small amount of Robinhood, but I sold it like a while ago. Just because come on, bro. Come on. As we can see here, there is one address all the way down here, which has 28% of the supply of Dogecoin. As far as I'm concerned, no one knows who this is. I could be wrong in that. I think people in the chat are also confused. But not only that, but you have the guy after that. The top 12 people hold about 20% of the supply. Literally, 13 people hold half the supply of Dogecoin. 13 wallets hold half the supply of Dogecoin. So that could be even less people. It could be one person with 2 wallets, you know? So yeah, I don't feel too comfortable holding Dogecoin right now. How accurate is it? It's on the blockchain. That's what's great about this. As you can see, if I click on this address right here, let's take a look. I'm assuming that this is the block. Yeah, this is essentially like a block explorer for Dogecoin. Bitcoin info charts. Yeah, so this is legitimate, bro. Take a look at the block. Check the browser, blah, blah, blah. Make sure that I'm not, DDoSing the website. And as you can see, I mean, not that I care to verify all this stuff right now, but, anyone who's running the Dogecoin blockchain on their computer can check. Yeah, they're the same info for Bitcoin as well. Let's take a look at the Bitcoin rich list as well. The Bitcoin rich list is obviously going to be a little bit different. Like, hopefully, right? Imagine half the 13 people hold it. Oh my god. I don't think anyone knows who it is, though. I don't think anyone knows who holds this much Dogecoin. Listen, bro, if you have to worry about who the hell holds 28% of the Dogecoin supply, you have too much Dogecoin. I'm gonna tell you that right now. If you have to worry about that, you're holding way too much. Oh my god. Okay, let's aren't those exchange monies? I'm not sure what you mean, Nazca. Aren't those exchange money? That's how much money was coming in and out, right? But this is how much it actually holds, though. 36 billion Doge, right? 36 billion, yeah. But let's go ahead. Let's just look at Bitcoin real quick. All right, let's look at Bitcoin, because I mean Dogecoin is great, but my lord, and it's funny because I'm a little bit late on this too. Yeah, no, who knows what happened? You're right. This year is gonna be filled with a lot of surprises. It's only February. Ripple, I don't think any corporation in their right mind would hold 29% of the Dogecoin supply. I don't think so. Well, they'd be up right now, so I guess wouldn't be the worst idea. But yeah, let's look at Bitcoin real quick. So we're at 46.1. And I know that I'm a little bit late on this because it pretty much pumped up to like 46.5, I think, at the high today, like literally a couple hours ago. But guys, I mean, listen, year to date, honestly, we're up about like 4x. If we're talking about like all-time lows from March, we're literally up about, let me look. We are up right around 13x, 12x, right around 12x. Bitcoin's crazy. And honestly, I'm not sure if I see Bitcoin kind of going back to its lows below 40K. Like, especially because, and listen, I'm not the biggest speculator in the world, but after seeing what Elon did, and I know I hate to kind of put all this stuff on one action of one person, but it's kind of true. Like, let's be honest. Like, the only reason why Bitcoin's fucking going crazy is because Elon had enough nuts to be like, yo, I want not his own wealth. I want my company's wealth, almost 10% of this shit in Bitcoin. You know what I mean? So I think that really started off the races for a lot of these other companies. And maybe they're buying it as well, over the counter. Yes. Oh, we rip on my nipples. I love saying your name, dude. The tax man can track who these people are. Yeah, technically. If they know who owns the wallet, they can track it. That's the thing with the blockchain. It's publicly accessible. You can see where everything is going, but you don't know who you don't know what wallet belonged to who because it's just a string of numbers. You know what I mean? You wouldn't know if that was my wallet, for example. That's not my wallet, so don't come and rob me, please. I don't have that much money. But you know what I mean? So to me, Bitcoin is looking healthy, bro. Bitcoin is looking beautifully healthy. What I'm worried about, to be honest, are the altcoins. Kind of with this, but to be honest, now, you know what? I do want to let me backtrack real quick. Usually, when Bitcoin pumps, it does one of two things. It either takes from the altcoins, like essentially, it starts taking the market share. As you can see, the dominance starts to go up, or new people are just coming in, and that money is coming into Bitcoin. That is what I think is happening, though. Because as we can see, altcoins are also doing really good today. Like honestly, the entire market's doing good, and the way you can tell that is if you look at the freaking let me see, where is it? Oh, the market cap. It's the market cap tells all. Let's take a look at the market cap real quick. As you can see, we're pretty much hitting an all-time high for market cap. What that means is that there's new money coming in. That's what that means, guys. I am excited, bro, because literally, like, when we're looking way back in 2017, the beginning of 2017, the entire crypto market cap in 2017 was $16 billion. $16 billion. Okay? It hit an all-time high of 800 and I think like 50 billion that same year. So we did about, what was that? That was like, oh my God, math. It's like 50. I was like at least like 60x. Is that correct? I don't know if that math is good, but 50, 60x. So imagine that same shit. We're talking about the low. Oh my God. Like I could honestly see us hitting like 3 trillion, 4 trillion this time around. It's pretty nuts. It's disgusting how high I think this shit can go. And with a Bitcoin dominance of around even 50%, that would mean that Bitcoin essentially would be worth almost $2 trillion bucks. I mean, right now it's about what is Bitcoin right now? I think it's about 850 billion. So it's getting close to the trillion mark. It's pretty crazy. All right, let's see. Yo, Eugene saying Bitcoin will hit 40K to the next bear market, bro. Crazy. That is nuts. Local Martian said this is like May of 2017 cycle. Wait for December. Yeah, no, that's what I'm saying, bro. I mean, and you know, it could be different this time around. I mean, I hate to say that because I sound like I don't know. But it could be different, right? We have a lot more people in the markets. There's a lot more cushion just in case, you know what I mean? Like for people to exit and more people to come in. That's why I'm surprised that we haven't seen such a huge pullback yet, because there's just so much more people coming in now than people that are like taking profits. You know what I mean? It's pretty crazy. Adrian says, what coin do you think will end up being the true currency of the future? Well, I mean, if there's any coin, it's going to be Bitcoin. I mean, that's what I think. I mean, there are a lot of great alternatives in terms of speed, you know, reliability, I guess you could say, and whatnot. But you know, I don't know. If we're talking about a reserve currency, dude, I could see that. I could see that being Bitcoin, bro. I couldn't see it being anything else. I really couldn't. Geez. Ripple said, when did you first buy crypto? Oh, nah, I bought it back in early 2017, maybe around like February, March. So before the huge pump. Dubhub says, will new people go to Bitcoin pumping it to hundreds of dollars, then we see a true alt season? Yeah, so I made a video about alt season the other day. Let's take a look at the global charts real quick. Best cryptos. Okay, here we go. So in terms of alt season, so I still think that there is really going to be a day where it's like everything is just bam, 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 like fucking 100, 200%, whatnot. I mean, literally like stuff like this. I mean, even right now it's all green. But when that's going to happen, like that's going to be literally when like everyone is involved again. Because right now I still think that even people from 2017, even some of those people I still feel like aren't really truly involved in the crypto yet. I know it's pretty hard not to be at this point with Elon talking about it. You know, Wall Street bet situation, all that stuff was happening. It's hard, dude. Because the thing is that even now, right? If you've been in crypto the past couple months, everything has been fucking pumping. Everything, literally everything has been pumping. You know, and honestly, like I probably could have made a lot more money if I was actually really focusing on all the different coins. There's so many. That's the issue. The hardest part about alt season is staying calm and holding on to your bags. because there's so much like FOMO and so much like you ever get that feeling of like seeing a coin pump and you're like, shit, like I was gonna buy it too, you know? Every freaking day, bro. Every day. Romario says, I saw someone say it would crash in September. What do you think? I mean, honestly, I don't know. I have no idea. I think it's gonna crash at some point. Like, I think there's gonna be a huge correction because I haven't seen one yet. I mean, like we had a little correction here, right? From in terms of Bitcoin, 41K down to 30K. That was like what, a 25% correction, but that's nothing, bro. You know, I think the last bull run, the biggest correction we saw was like 50%, something like that, 60%. So that's why to me it's like, you know, I mean, there's a lot more cushion this time though. That's the difference. So that's why I'm saying it's hard to kind of predict what's gonna happen. That's why I'll be honest with you again. Like, if y'all try to trade this shit, relax. Do not try to time this. No one could have timed Elon coming out with this news like this morning. You know what I mean? It's crazy, bro. Ripple My Nipple says, I love saying your name, bro. I really do. The government is corrupt, so it's hard to think that they will find some reason why they need to keep the banks in control. No. Well, that's the thing, dude. But I think people are starting to realize that whether the government, whether the banks, whether whoever likes it or not, this shit is the future. Like you cannot stop the inevitable. You can't stop something that has no central control. You know what I mean? You can't just, you know, I know this is live and whatnot. You can't just blow up a building expecting that to be the Bitcoin headquarters and having the whole blockchain stop. Like, nah, bro. That's what's so dope about this stuff. It's inevitable. You know, Nazca says, what is the price target for Bitcoin in the short term? I'm still thinking I'm still thinking we're definitely gonna hit over 100K. That's what I think by the end of the year. I mean, it's only February. We're almost at 50K. So I think we'll definitely hit over 100K by the end of the year. I was projecting 140 at some point because I did a little math here and there. I mean, I don't have all the numbers up on the screen, but a lot of people are saying more than that. Some people are saying lower than that, dude. It's at the end of the day, it's really just no one fucking knows, dude. It just depends how much adoption there is. And again, this Tesla situation was huge. Like I don't. The only thing bigger than this, I think, is actual governments explicitly buying Bitcoin. Like governments, maybe not the U.S., but like, you know, Russia, China. I think that could probably be the biggest news. I would think. Adrian says, don't you think Bitcoin's limited circulation and high demand would make owning a single Bitcoin impossible? No, exactly. Well, that's the thing. Right now, it's not. I mean, I know if one Bitcoin's 46K, seems like a lot, but you can still buy one Bitcoin. You know what I mean? I mean, shit. A couple months ago, one Bitcoin was 3K. But in the future, yeah, it's gonna be impossible, bro. Like right now, Bitcoin is traded quite a bit, but I think as time goes on, like like months, years, I would probably say years realistically, it's gonna be very, very difficult to get your hands on one whole Bitcoin. Even on the exchanges, right? Like I wouldn't be surprised to see people trading like based off just the Satoshis. Well, I mean, people already do that, but seeing people trade Satoshis instead of like full Bitcoins. Just because of how scarce it's going to be and how all these companies and governments are going to start acquiring it. So yeah, nah, dude, I think long term, if you're conservative, you could literally buy a Bitcoin right now, hold it for the next 10, 20 years. I guarantee you'll have one of the scarcest assets in the world in the universe. Okay, in the universe, actually. Facts. Let's see what we got here. Ripple says, kind of similar like the way the U.S. invades other countries under the guise of protection. Very true. Owning a single Bitcoin may not be important. It's the value of the coin people want. That is very true. Didn't it go from 20K to 3K over 2 years? No, yeah, it did. But that's the thing. You know, it's how everything works, right? People don't get it. People don't understand it. And until the average consumer sees someone like Tesla, Elon Musk, or whomever else, or Bezos buying into it, they won't believe in it either. It's just how it is. Like I have a lot of friends who I told about crypto and all that stuff, and even now some of them don't really care. Some of them are asking me about it, and I feel bad to a certain extent. But it's like I can't force people to spend their money. I feel bad now because it's like, yo, should I get in now? And I'm looking at Ethereum at its all-time high, Bitcoin at its all-time high, and I'm like, you could, I mean, you're not too late technically, but better entry was a while ago. Christopher Duggan says thoughts on Anchor, looking nice at the moment. Oh, dude, listen, you already know I love Anchor, bro. I love me some Anchor. I still have my own bag of it as well, but I still think it has some ways to go. Like it's pretty low compared to where it was a little while ago. Let me just throw up Anchor real quick. Let me see real quick. Yeah, I mean, oh wait, never mind. Okay, it's actually at its all-time high in terms of USD, but in terms of Bitcoin, it's not. That's usually what I like to look at. But damn, I didn't realize that it's all-time high in USD. That's crazy. If the government Ripple My Nipple says if government buys it, that would be fascinating. They're kind of succumbing to it. That would be ideal. That's what I think is going to happen for sure. You know. Adrian says, I don't see the world adopting a currency with high trading fees and limited supply. We'd need something that could meet the demand, but also keep adding supply like the dollar. Well, the thing is with Bitcoin is that, I mean, Bitcoin technically does have, it is a divisible it's a 10 to the negative eighth. So, one Satoshi is essentially, what is 10 to the eighth? 100 million? 100 million Bitcoin? I'm sorry, 100 million Satoshis is one Bitcoin. So it is you could technically have the reserve currency be Bitcoin, but in terms of Satoshis, really. But I don't know. I mean, I see what you're saying, bro. Like, if anything, the world reserve currency, really, in all reality, it's most likely not going to be the dollar anymore. It's probably just going to end up being like the Chinese yuan or something like that. They're making that digital. I'm not sure if it's going to be an actual cryptocurrency. And if it is, it's not going to be decentralized. Can't guarantee you that. But I could see that being the new world reserve currency, the Chinese one. Chinese yuan. Let's see. Ripple My Nipple says, I just think the banks are highly powerful, and since the central bank started it, has never let up. Will crypto kill the central bank, or will the governments force the demise? Damn, you asking some crazy shit right now. Dude, I think it's like the I don't know the name for it, but it's like what PayPal did, right? PayPal is a money transferring service. Let's go to the Bitcoin chart again. I don't know why I'm on here. PayPal is like a money transferring service. Why the hell would they add cryptocurrencies onto their platform that literally do the job of PayPal? Transferring wealth. That's what PayPal does. That's exactly what cryptocurrencies do. It's just because they have to. Because if they don't, they're essentially falling back. They're like, they're not keeping up with the times. So that's why I'm saying this shit is inevitable, bro. Just like banks, just like all this other stuff. So I don't think the governments are going to do anything about the banks or anything like that. But whether they want to or not, the banks at some point are most likely going to have to start offering, like cryptocurrency, like the ability to buy and sell cryptocurrency, hold the cryptocurrency in the bank, all that stuff, dude. Whether they like it or not. Like, it's either that or just, lose money, essentially. And at the end of the day, they want money. So either their greed is going to blind them to what is going to happen in the future, which is going to be Bitcoin and all these other cryptocurrencies taking their place, or, they'll just do it anyways. Or they just won't do it, and then they won't, they'll end up losing out on all the money they could have made by implementing it, which is what PayPal did. PayPal bend the knee to Bitcoin, essentially. Nazca says, do you trade Bitcoin or just hold? I just, well, actually, okay, personally, I personally don't have almost any Bitcoin. I mainly have Ethereum and altcoins, which is, I know it sounds kind of dumb, but I'm a riskier kind of guy. But I do still like Bitcoin that much. You know what I mean? Like, if you're into crypto, bro, Bitcoin is the king, bro. You gotta give credit where credit is due. Bitcoin's the king. But at the same time, I personally feel that the most money to be made is in altcoins, in Ethereum, and all these other ones as well. Although Ethereum has been lagging a little bit, what are you gonna do? But no, I don't trade almost anything. I really don't trade at all. It's too stressful. Ripple My Nipple said, is it possible to take crypto off the stock exchange again, or is that necessary? What? Oh, you mean Robinhood? Well, if you buy, okay, I don't know if this is what you're asking me, Ripple, but you can't. So if you buy crypto on an exchange like Robinhood or any of those like actual exchanges where you can trade stocks, I think Robinhood is the only one actually. You can't take it out. You can't even send it anywhere. I wouldn't buy it on there if I were you. I would get like Coinbase, Gemini, and buy it on there instead. Yeah. Cersei says Bitcoin will only be used for large transactions. Fees are too high to buy a coffee. Oh yeah, no, yeah, I agree with that. Nah, dude, Bitcoin is more like more like gold now. You know what I mean? It's the gold of the crypto space, right? You buy it and you hold it. That's it. Like if you want to have like a first surefire bet in the crypto space as a whole, as Bitcoin in a whole, you just buy the Bitcoin, you leave it there, dude. Put it on a ledger, put it on a hardware wallet, whatever it is, and you just leave it there. I would not recommend using it, unfortunately. If you want to use it, use like Litecoin or something like that. It's quicker and cheaper. Dubhub asks, what will happen to Bitcoin when it is fully mined? If you have any thoughts about it. So I think Bitcoin, by the time the full supply of Bitcoin is mined, it's going to be like 2100, like 2140. The year 2140. We'll all be dead by then, unless they have like the implant like bionic hearts into us. So at that point, bro, we'll have already hit Mars. We'll be colonizing Mars, and having like galactic battles in space with different aliens. Uh, in all seriousness, I have no idea. I mean, 2140, that's a long time away, bro. It's only 2021. But at that point, I'm sure life on Earth will be so much different than it is now. Damn, that's cool, man. Imagine you could see what's gonna happen 100 years from now. I wouldn't want to know it, to be honest. I would plead the fifth or whatever. Let's see. Okay, Ripple My Nipple says, but what if the tax they are making doesn't exceed their perceived risk? The tax they are making. You mean? Yo, Ripple got some crazy questions over here. I think you mean like banks. I mean, the thing is that okay, if we're talking about banks real quick, just because I keep on talking about it. At the end of the day, they're gonna have to make the change. If they don't, then it's fine. They won't make as much money. And if they do, then they're essentially like, if you can't beat them, join them type shit. Like they're letting the in this case it's their disease. They're letting the disease, which is Bitcoin, come in and like take over. And that was a weird comparison, but because Bitcoin's the future anyways, they're just speeding up the inevitable. Okay, it is what it is. Like you cannot stop it, bro. Damn, that's fucked up. We call it a disease. Bitcoin is not a disease. Come on, it's a good disease. Local Martian says Mir took a dump, but recovering now. Yo, is it, bro? Let me take a look at Mir, bro. Honestly, I fuck with Mir, man. I really do. 5'11"? That's a dump. I gotta go see that dump, bro. Listen, local. Yo, honestly, again, if you guys saw my video the other day, I'd be like, shit, opportunity cost. Dude, I am like bullish as hell on Mirror, but I almost wish it would just stay here and not do anything, and that the APY would go back up because, bro, I could have literally just held the coin and been up like 3x, but I didn't. It's okay though. Again, I don't really care, but I do think it's really cool though. The guy and the owner of it seems pretty dope as well. XVG is gonna break out soon. Is it? Well, listen, my guy, I hope so. Got me a Verge bag as well. So my grandchildren will be there. 2140. Yeah, that is true. Your grandchildren will be there, so they can tell us what's going on. Listen, bro. They might be by 2140, bro. These glasses that I'm wearing, these glasses will have like screens within them, right? I mean, actually, that's probably gonna be a lot before that, right? But like, instead of looking at screens and shit, I can just lay back and like watch a movie or something, That'd be cool. Bitcoin be pumping. Yo, facts, bro. Ripple My Nipple says, dude, I'm going to keep on saying it. I love saying your name. So there's no way of taking Bitcoin off the exchange. I mean, what happens to Ripple? Wait. Bitcoin off the exchange? No. If you have crypto on Robinhood, you cannot take it off. You have to sell it and buy it somewhere else. You can't take it off there. If you have it on Cash App or Gemini or Coinbase, then you can take it off there. You need to provide your information, but you can take it off. He says, what happened to Ripple? It lost half its price. Imagine every country dropped it. Bro, Ripple, let's take a look at Ripple, bro. What's going on? What is going on with Ripple? Because I haven't seen it in a minute. Let's see. Yeah, I mean, what happened with Ripple? I mean, they got sued. The company got sued. And the issue is that, see, this is the issue, bro. If your company, okay, let's just real quick. We have the company and we have the token. So Ripple, the company, and XRP, the token, right? Because two different things. So if the company gets sued and all of a sudden makes the token or the coin unusable, that is not a real cryptocurrency, guy. I mean, I'm not saying that XRP is unusable now, because Ripple was sued, but the fact that like them getting sued affects the, like affects the usability of their coin, then it's not the right move, bro. It's not. I've never been a fan of XRP or Ripple. It's the bankers' coin, which is funny because not even the bankers want it anymore apparently, or the government. But I would stay away from Ripple, bro. I would buy Dogecoin before Ripple. You heard it here first. I might get some dislikes because of that, but I would honestly buy Dogecoin before Ripple. I just don't like it. I don't know. I don't. I don't know, brother. I just can't. Romario says, "Look at PokeStarter, uni competitor, but better." I have taken a look at PokeStarter. Let's take a look over here. But I didn't like so. Yeah, actually, wow, it's pretty deep. 243. I'm surprised. Yeah, I've taken a look at PokeStarter. I mean, the only thing with get out of here. The only thing with PokeStarter is that like, I don't know. I guess I mean honestly, I haven't really even bothered to like even get into it yet. But let me ask you though, and you can correct me in the comments by the way. But like, you can't buy this stuff on the Polkadots, on Polkadot, right? You have to buy it through Ethereum. You have to buy it through Uni or whatever. Technically, right? Like all this stuff right now. Like these are all Ethereum pairs. That's the only reason why I haven't even looked at this because, bro, the fees are disgusting. And I realize, yeah, like paying a $50 fee to get into one of these things that might fucking 10, 20x is worth it. But that fee, bro, I cannot look at myself pay a $50 fee and be okay with it. I can't. I just can't, bro. I can't. But from what I've seen, like for example, this one Bridge Mutual did like 50x I think after released. I'm sure Umbrella. I don't know if Umbrella already came out. If it did, I'm sure it did really well as well. Anything on Polkadot, essentially, as far as I'm concerned, is like free money from what it sounds like, But of course, not without its risks. Flatsmack says, "Do you think we could be getting brainwashed by our screens with the flashing lights and the red and green, or should I just get some sleep?" I think you're right, my guy. I feel brainwashed right now. I said brainwashed, bro. Listen, Flatsmack, on some real shit. I'm glad you said that, bro. I don't think I'm getting brainwashed by looking at my screen all day, but my eyes take a beating, bro. That's why I gotta wear these glasses because I'll be honest with you, bro. Like, and I got LASIK too, so it's like I hate wearing glasses because like I literally just got out of wearing them. But this screen be thick sometimes. Florian says, "Peace, rip my nipples." Like your name, bro. Florian says, "I got 3,000 polls, but haven't gotten to any of the 6 projects I applied to. If you get into polls, absolutely worth it." Yeah, but see, that's the other thing. You have to apply to get into these, to get into these pools and whatnot, to get into these projects. Like, what is this? Nah, bro. And then not to mention, I think some of them require you can't be in the U.S. They ask you for your information, and you have to complete KYC for some of them. No, bro. I'm not doing that. I'm just not going to do it. Like, and it's funny because I think I should have the least problem with it because I technically am at this point. Like, because I'm a public figure technically when I speak on camera and my name is known out there. Like I'm more public than your average person using crypto, right? So you would think I wouldn't care, but I do. I don't like giving my information out like that. Like, you know what I mean? Like in terms of like my social, my address, I don't like giving all that shit out. For what? Like, I mean, I don't know. I mean, listen, could that stop me from getting that 1050x, 1020x, bro? Maybe, but I don't want to know if it does, to be honest. If this shit pumps, I'm not going to look at it. Fees are good for investors. Raise it if they'll pay. We get rich. Yeah, that is true. No, but that's the thing, though. I'll be honest with you. That's the thing that's been happening with Ethereum a lot. That although like these things, like the fees are crazy, like the shit on Ethereum is pumping like crazy, bro. I mean, because DeFi is mainly on Ethereum. But bro, like the shit on Ethereum is pumping, bro. Like shopping SPI, I'm gonna make a video about that soon. That shit did crazy numbers, bro. And people were talking about it a minute ago, so it's kind of crazy to see that happening already. Yeah, that was some poetry, bro. Romario says, ever since I got into crypto, I've been addicted to looking at the charts. Oh yeah, yeah, yeah. I remember that phase as well, bro. I remember when I first got into crypto, like my main coin was Verge XVG, um, and bro, like look that chart. I remember like looking at the charts be going up and down and up and down, and like there was like it was like what do you call it? It was like painting like a bull flag essentially the whole time, like like it was squeezing it, like it was going up and down slower and slower. And I'm like, yo, they should have to pump up back to the all time high. And it did, and it did about fucking 50x that. That was when I should have sold. But I remember looking at the charts, bro. I don't do that anymore by any means. Like I look at my blockfolio, but I can't look at charts anymore, bro. It's horrible. You know, Richard Peterson. Hey, what's going on, brother? Hey, there you go, brother. Yo, listen, Richard, you're a real one, brother. I've been seeing you in the comments. What's my thoughts on Elrond? I am listen, bro. I am making a video on Elrond soon as well because I know people have been asking me about that. Again, I can't say too much yet because I haven't done the research quite yet, but I'm planning on putting that out maybe next week. But as far as I'm concerned, this includes Elrond, this includes AVAX, anything that is essentially a platform coin or token. They're all they're all literally blowing up. Polkadot, fucking $24, bro. We have I think where's Terra? Terra, $5, 178% up this week. Avalanche, 126% up this week. Anything that Solana is also a platform token as well. Any essentially blockchain that is faster and more efficient than Ethereum is doing amazing right now. And that's why, listen, I know I said it in one of my videos before, but I said it. Anything like although Ethereum is the king, and I hold mostly Ethereum, like you got to hedge your bets, bro. Like at the end of the day, we know Ethereum is not usable right now to the average person. So it only makes sense to put your money as well into something else that like has the potential to like overdo it in terms of like technicality. Not in terms of like actual market cap, because I can't see any of these coins beating Ethereum in market cap. The closest one right now is Stellar. I think, right? Oh no, actually Binance. Actually no. Oh no, Polkadot. What am I talking about? Polkadot right now 21 billion. Ethereum's at about 200 billion. So Polkadot needs to do 10x to reach Ethereum's numbers right now. And if Polkadot really comes out with their platform and it's working beautifully, then I can't say I don't see it, but that's why you need to hedge your bets for sure. I definitely think so. Appreciate on the congrats, Flat Smack. Yes, dude, 1K. I appreciate all you guys in the chat right now. If it wasn't for you guys, I would not be here, bro. And when I sit here, I'm in the same room wearing the same stuff. But I do really appreciate it. What is this? Wait, okay, I'm not gonna say your name, bro, but I'm gonna say your last name. Shalol says, what's the next Bitcoin that is not in the top 100 on CMC? Doge is not a troll coin because it's used on Reddit. All right. wait, you said it is? Okay, all right, brother. All right, so the next top coin, next big coin, bro. Okay, if y'all want to do some real research on coins, this is what you do, bro. All right. I personally, there's two things. What I used to do was just scroll down CoinMarketCap and go like to the under 500, under 600, and just like literally just scrounge through all the different coins that I thought looked good. But also, if you don't want to waste all your time, just go to Twitter. There are plenty of smaller Twitter accounts that post about these very small cap coins that are worth like $1 billion, a couple million, and that's how you get in, bro. That's how I figured out. Well, no. I figured out about Mirror when it was around 20 something million market cap, 20 something million in market cap, through some guy in my chat? Yeah, no, in my YouTube comments when I made synthetics. So it's like Twitter is probably the best way to find out about these small cap coins. Just follow the right people. Because there are certain accounts that tweet about like very low cap coins. For sure, dude. Let's see. Flatsmack says, I know what you mean. It's hard to hold and watch everything also going up. No, listen, dude, it's not easy. But that's the thing, bro. That's why, I'm at the point, again, I went through this shit in 2017, so I know, and I can tell you guys, if you have a legitimate coin that has a legitimate purpose, in my opinion, and you see everything else going up and yours isn't, relax, okay? Let its time come, okay? Anchor was one of those, bro. I was letting everyone know about Anchor. I even told my girlfriend to get some Anchor because she wanted to get some crypto. And everything else was going up besides Anchor. I'm like, oh my God, bro. It had to be the one that I recommended. And the other day I finally started pumping a little bit. But anything that has a legitimate purpose will have its time in the sun. You just let it marinate. It's like a good steak. You gotta let it marinate. Yes. Dubhub says Cosmos is cool, but no one is talking about it right now. That's another one. See, Cosmos is huge, but no one's mentioning it, right? It's literally top 22 and it went up 50%, but no one's talking about it. That's what I'm saying, bro. See, like, to me, when something isn't being talked about, let's say a coin that you're looking at, that is when you want to go in and make the move. Not when everyone is talking about it. You know what I mean? That has always worked for me, literally every time. Whenever I find a coin that no one is talking about and I think it's promising, I just put my money into it and let it relax. Because literally, give it some time. All of a sudden, people start hyping it up, talking about it. That's when you sell that shit, bro. I'm not saying right now in particular, but that's usually what you want to do, right? You want to, if everyone's going this way, you go the other way, type of shit, right? That's what I'm saying. Jack Bruni says, "Do you use HoneySwap? It's super cheap." I do not. I will. What chain is it on, Jack? Tetris and Tacos. Love the name. Says howdy. How's it going, brother? Let's see. Inflation on Dogecoin is very insane. I agree. Let's see. Hey, Tetris and Tacos. Man's called me Neo. I see where you're coming from with that. Matrix. What is going on with Avalanche? Tell the future, Matrix man. Good luck. Hey, I'm happy you came through, bro. Listen, the funny thing about Avalanche, and this shit really blew up, is that, listen, again, I hold no Avalanche at all. In my video, if you watch my Avalanche video, I mentioned all of what's going on with it. And at the end of it, I pretty much say, do I think it's an Ethereum killer? Of course not. I don't think any of these are Ethereum killers. Polkadot's the closest one at this point because it's only like 10x away from Ethereum. But no, Avalanche made some numbers. I mean, like did some fucking moves. But the thing is that, like, again, it wasn't being talked about. When I made that video, no one was talking about Avalanche, bro. And it had literally just came out and it was going down in price. So for something that had so much potential, and I thought it did because I made a video about it. It wasn't doing anything. But give it some time, and as you can see, that shit literally it did 10x from $3 from December 31st. So from a month ago, it did 10x. That's crazy, bro. That's when you want to get into stuff. But my thing with Avalanche was that there was no ecosystem behind it, and I think I almost still want to stand behind that, unless there's a active DeFi going on with it right now. Because to me, 2021 is DeFi, bro, straight up. And that's why I like Mirror and Luna so much right now, because they already have DeFi on it. But I don't think Avalanche does. You can correct me on that if I'm wrong, but I haven't seen anything on it personally. Flatsmack says, I had 700 on it and my paper hands sold a tiny profit. Oh, that was Anchor, I guess. I'll be pissed when it moons. No, dude. Listen, don't blame yourself, bro. Like you have to take profits at a certain point. Do not be like me where there's something in my, oh shit. Don't be like me where, like, many times I should have taken profit and I didn't. And even now, like, I still get that, like, yo, it can go higher, But I mean, especially right now, I think we're still relatively early in the year. It's only February. So I think there's a lot more upside to come. But I mean, if you've made a lot of money already, like if we're talking about 5x, 10x, yeah, dude, there's no problem with taking out your principal or taking out just a little bit. Put some food on the table. Get a nice pair of headphones, get a new phone. Whatever. There's no nothing wrong with that, bro. But you definitely have to be comfortable with taking profits, though. I 100% agree with that. Local Martian asks, Compound or Aave/Uni? I am a huge Uni guy, bro. I got me some Uni. I don't have any Compound. I don't have any Aave. But I know Aave has been fucking insane. But I mean, I like Uni the most. I mean, so I'm biased. The guys who made Uni are out of Brooklyn. I'm in New York as well. I'm not in Brooklyn, but it'd be cool to go out to the headquarters. I wonder if they have a headquarters. I don't know. Probably working remote. But I'm definitely big on Uni. The only thing that I really wish Uni would do, and I know they're not going to do it because at the end of the day it's permissionless protocol, is have an alternate on like every other relevant blockchain. So have like a uni on Binance Smart Chain, have a uni on Tron, have a uni on freaking Elrond, all that shit. But that would be too much work. I already know. Do you have any recommendations for the next big thing? Do you like Verge? That's Shalal's question. Next big thing. I'm not sure yet, my guy. I haven't done the research. So for me, I usually start to do research on my next big investment or thing, after my previous one. Well, like once I have money, obviously, right? But after my previous one is like done. So, for example, the most recent one that I got into was Mirror, and I made a video about that already. I've been in it for like 2 weeks at this point. And I'm probably going to be in it for a little bit as well, because I think it's still really underrated. But other than that, I haven't really been looking at it much. But I think I'm going to start again in like a week or so, because I think that's when I should have a little bit more money. Because listen, right now all my money's in crypto, and I hate like cashing out of one crypto and getting to the other unless that one crypto is pumped. So like if Anchor keeps on pumping, I might take some out of that and put it into something new. But if I do, obviously I'll let you guys know. That's what I'm thinking. Let's see. Oh, okay. Jack Bruni says it's on X dying. You need a bridge to get on it. A bridge. Oh, you see, that's for Honey Swap. Okay, I'll take a look. Nazca says, when will ETH 2x? What is the difference? Okay, well, when will ETH 2x? You need from here, bro? From 1,700 to 3,400? I don't know. I don't know. Here's the thing with ETH right now. Can I put this closer? Here's the thing with ETH right now, is that again, like as you guys all know, the fees are disgusting. That's the problem with Ethereum right now. And Ethereum, and what's funny? I was thinking about this the other day. I'm glad you brought that up. My issue, I'm afraid with ETH only because Ethereum is not Bitcoin, right? Although Bitcoin is the king, it's it's the one crypto to rule them all, and Ethereum is seen as like the close second. Ethereum can technically be overturned by another crypto. It honestly can be. I mean, it has to be better than it has to have a lot more marketing to it, but it's possible. For Bitcoin, I don't think it's possible at this point, but for Ethereum, it still is. Because I mean, we're still in the early stages of all this stuff, so. That's why I'm afraid for Ethereum. So that's why I hope ETH 2.0 comes out soon. Because I mean, like, listen, I can't predict the future, but I can't imagine Ethereum doing crazy numbers, like 10,000 or anything like that, until the issues are addressed, bro. Because think about how expensive the fees are right now, and how much more expensive they will be when Ethereum's 5K. Like, it's going to be ridiculous. Literally no one is going to use it. And I'm already seeing a lot of people go on to Binance Smart Chain, Terra, all these different, other blockchains to use DeFi, because Ethereum is unusable, bro. Like, no regular person wants to use it. Whales will use it because they can afford the fees. But, like, I don't want to use it. Like, I love Ethereum, but I don't want to use it. It's too expensive, bro. So I really hope ETH 2.0 comes out sooner rather than later. Or at least the layer 2 solutions comes out and integrates with all the different DeFi projects. But until then, I don't know. It's gonna be a tough one. Nazca says, what's the difference between Atomic Dex and Uni? So Uni is, well, we can take a look real quick. So Uni is of course is Uniswap. I'll have to bring it up. But it's essentially, Uniswap is only on the Ethereum blockchain. So meanwhile, while Uni is on the Ethereum blockchain, you can only trade ERC20 tokens, which means tokens, of course, that are made on Ethereum. The Atomic Dex, which is made by Komodo, that can trade you can essentially trade any different, coin or token. It doesn't need to be on Ethereum. It doesn't need to be on the Komodo blockchain. It can be on any blockchain. The only issue with the Atomic Dex is that you need to put it on there first. And the other issue, actually, with the Atomic Dex is that there is no liquidity on it. And I brought that up to the team before, but I don't know. I don't think they understood what I was saying. Like, there needs to be a financial incentive to use Uniswap, to use a decentralized exchange, to provide liquidity at the end of the day. Otherwise, no one's going to do it. No one's going to fucking do it unless you give someone an incentive. You know what I'm saying? So Uniswap, in this case, for example, if I provide liquidity on Uniswap, or even Mirror, for example, which is what I'm doing, I get kickback. I get some sort of rewards that I can stake, like liquidity pool tokens. right? And I also get a share of the fees that happen when people trade. But on the atomic DEX, the reason why it's not doing that good, I guarantee you right now, is because there's no incentive to be a market maker to provide liquidity. There's just no incentive. Your coins just sit there until someone decides to use it, and no one really tends to use it because, not to mention there's not that many coins on there in the first place, which is a shame because I think the atomic DEX is it needs to be the future, bro. We need a decentralized exchange that can interoperate with different blockchains, not just Ethereum based exchanges, not just Terra based exchanges. You know what I mean? Because listen, bro, firsthand, me being from New York, I can only use KuCoin as an exchange for altcoins. That's it. I think people were talking about Kraken as well. And yeah, I know if I have a VPN, I can use different ones. But my guy, I don't want to have to use a VPN. Like, come on. I'm gonna forget to use it. I'm gonna log in, and they're gonna ban me. I don't need that stress in my life. I really don't. Tetris and Taco says, I don't know much, but I heard Avalanche is coming out with some gnarly new tech. Seamless ETH bridge, which is good. Fast and low fees. They apparently have some big partners too. Well, there you go. No, yeah, I mean, I have heard the same about Avalanche. I mean, that's the big thing, that they're kind of they're a lot more corporate than I think than most blockchains, obviously. But that does have its benefits in terms of adoption. Yeah, it solves that Ethereum problem. Aston says, I want to stay bullish on Ethereum, but don't want to sell any of those. What do you use to stake, get rewards on those coins like DAI? So, okay. Well, okay, here's the thing. Again, I don't use Ethereum for DeFi at all. Not at all right now. Like before I did a little bit, because it was doable, like $5-10 a transaction, but I just don't do it anymore. The only thing I use right now, again, is Terra, because the transactions are like a tenth of a cent, literally a tenth of a cent. And I can just stake my mirror on there. I can provide liquidity and all that. I think if I were to get into DeFi heavy, which I'm not going to do because it's too much time, it would probably be the Binance Smart Chain. That'd probably be the best. Only because, I know a lot of people aren't going to like that, but it's only because they have the most built out ecosystem already. That's why. And as far as I'm concerned, a lot of people are using that as an alternative to Ethereum. I don't know. I mean, once Polkadot comes out with theirs, I'm sure that's going to be the most popular. Elrond, I'm sure, is also a really popular one as well. I just don't hear about any projects built on top of any of these other ones. I just don't. You know? Richard Peterson, what's going on, brother? Says, check out Chain Guardians on the live cast, which is using Elrond blockchain. Honestly, it will surprise you. Very cool game. Chain Guardians. That sounds funny. All right, yeah. I'll write it down. Yeah, listen. Peter over here is a big fan of Elrond, bro. This made me asking that one all the time. Chain Guardians on Elrond. Keep that in mind. What are your thoughts on Kusama? It says Squigoo. Did I say your name? Yeah, it's Squidgoo. Squidgoo. I don't know much about Kusama. I know is it Kusama essentially like it's like a more, I want to say it's like a more it's a more risky version of Polkadot. Essentially, it's a lot more faster paced. It's a little more unstable. Yeah, it's more unstable than Polkadot, but I think you're able to innovate a little bit more in Kusama. Yeah, I don't know too much about it. Actually, what happened to it? I thought I saw that on like the top. I thought I saw that on the top here somewhere, but like at some point, here we go, number 51. Yeah, because Kusama I know also did some numbers. This is also by the Web3 Foundation as well. That's crazy, bro. Look at this, $2. What a joke. You know what I'm saying? This is what I'm saying, bro. There's so many coins that I see, and it's like, wow, I could have gotten at this price. To me, it's just like I don't care too much about it anymore because of how many times I've been in this situation. It's crazy, bro. I don't think I've ever been in the only coin I've ever been in the like 50x or anything like that was Verge. That was it. To be honest, that's the only coin I've ever been in like fully as it went up. I can use Korean Probit in New York. I'll take a look at that. Listen, bro, are they gonna ban me again? I don't want to use no VPN and all like that because I think someone told me to use another exchange with a VPN. I forgot what it was. I think it was Binance. Yeah. I got my dot from Kraken. Says Jack. But Jack, no offense, are you from New York? Because if you are, then I almost guarantee you can't use Kraken. Well, if you're using it, then you can use it. But I forgot. I was signing up on an exchange the other day, and I forgot what it was, but I wasn't able to use it. I know for a fact I wasn't able to use it. I think it was Kraken though. I could have sworn it was Kraken that I tried signing up on, and it didn't let me do it. You know, doesn't Binance ban US people? Yeah, they do. I had an account on Binance for the longest, like from all the way back in 2017, and I signed in one day like a month ago, and they say that I have 14 days to get my shit off. Like that's it, 14 days. I'm like, okay, well, all right, well, that's it. You know what I mean? It's like getting kicked out the house. No VPN, no KYC and Probit. Oh, word? Yo, local marshal might have put me on, bro. I'm gonna take a look at that as well, Probit, because I've heard of that as well. There's just so many different exchanges. Like I used to have an account on like Gate.io. I used to have an account on Bbox, Coin Exchange, all like the OG exchanges and stuff. And a lot of them just don't accept US users anymore, and all that stuff. Especially people from New York. It's mainly New York that I find that no one, because Binance US doesn't even take people from New York. It's crazy. Jack. Okay. Oh, you from Florida, bro? Oh, so there you go. So that's probably why you got enough of the Kraken. It's a Kraken. I think they probably detected I'm from New York specifically and didn't let me make the account. I think that's what it was. So to me, it was just disgusting, bro. Let me. I know I also wanted to take a look at the global charts here as well. No, not the global charts. There was like a. If you go to derivatives, no exchanges. Here we go. Gainers and losers. No, it's global charts. There's like something here that. Oh, here we go. Spotlights. So biggest gainers, trending, injective. I've heard is. Yeah, let's take a look at injective. What do you guys know about injective? I've been hearing a lot of shit about injective. And that's just been steadily going up. $1 to $13. But also the most visited, dude. Dogecoin is almost at 8 cents again. It's almost at 8 cents, bro. I look at that chart. That is the best chart I've ever seen. Oh my god. And it's funny, like I almost want to say you'll only see this shit in crypto, but after that GME shit, like investing in general is like is literally it's crazy. Oh my god, bro! And the fact that listen, I know some of y'all here from Bounce. I know a lot of you guys are in Dogecoin. All right, y'all need to relax. Y'all need to relax because I'm telling you, bro. Like I hope y'all don't have all your money in this shit because although this shit is like you can make a lot of money, it's just so volatile, bro. I just can't. Like I know crypto in general is pretty volatile, but this shit is literally like I just can't do it, bro. Jack says, "What chain do you use instead of Ethereum?" You mentioned that, but I missed it. I use like I said, I use Terra if anything else, but I only really use Mirror Protocol on top of it though. I don't use much else besides that. This is what I use, Terra. As you can see, it's also mooning. But because to me, it's like so. A lot of what I like to look at when I'm getting into coins is opportunity cost, right? Very low key. It's like okay, I can get into Terra right now, or I can get into Polkadot right now, whatnot. But to me, it's already dumb expensive. Terra is worth $2.5 billion. Polkadot is $20 billion. Whereas there might be another smaller cap coin that maybe has less built on it, and because of that, more potential that I'll get on that instead. You know, that's why to me, like I know a lot of people asking about like some of the top 100, top 200. Like I have a good, I wonder how much of my portfolio, a good amount of my portfolio is in the top 200, obviously, right? But I do have a good amount that isn't. That's like like way lower because of the opportunity cost. And mind you, a lot of the stuff that I have now that's in the top 200 was not there a couple months ago. Like library was like top 500. I think now it's in the top 200 now. Idina is still like one of the only ones that is so deep that I still have a lot of. I'm very bullish on Idina still. It's just it has nothing to do with DeFi, so that's the only thing. And no one's really talking about anything if it's not DeFi. So And Nazca says I'm shorting Doge right now. Dude, listen, bro, be careful. This is why I do not like messing with Doge. I don't like messing with. I don't want to mess with anything that's like, for lack of a better term, being manipulated. Everything is being manipulated at the end of the day, obviously. But it's like, oh my god, bro, Doge is like the essence of manipulation right now. So I don't know if I could do it, bro. I mean, not me personally. Raul. Oh my god, bro. What's with my voice? Raul says I got into Doge at what? Yeah, into Doge at an fifth. Wait, what? You got into Doge at a fifth of a cent, and it's at 8 cents, bro. This guy's up 40x. Yo, someone find out where this guy lives. No, playing. Hey, listen, my guy. If you really got in at that point, not investment advice, but if that was me, I would cash out and buy some shit. Okay, that's 40x. Oh my god. Squid Goose says I got into crypto because of Doge. I got out of it. I got it because it was way too volatile for me. Well, see, that's the good thing. I'm actually glad you said that, bro. Let's throw up the Dogecoin chart again. I'm actually glad you said that. That's the one great thing about Doge that's coming out right now. I mean, listen, I like Dogecoin in general too. I have nothing. There's nothing wrong with Dogecoin in my opinion. But I love that it's attracting new people, and it's funny because that's what it was actually first like. That's the people who made Doge. That's kind of why they did it, because they wanted people. They wanted more awareness of Bitcoin and the blockchain and whatnot, and that's what it's doing, which is pretty dope. Squid Goo, I'm glad to see that you're here because of Doge, bro. 'Cause trust me, my guy. Doge and Bitcoin. They are just like the gateways into this whole freaking entire universe of crypto. And like, yeah, although a lot of stuff is already pumped, there's still so much opportunity, bro. So much potential, so much opportunity. That like it's pretty ridiculous. And I can't believe it's only February, guys. Oh my god, it's funny because I've been telling people, like it was back like a couple months ago, and I was doing some calculations on the all-time high, for Bitcoin next. At that time, Bitcoin was like 7K. I was like, I think Bitcoin will hit 20K all-time high again in February of this year. And boy, was I wrong. That shit broke all-time high, in December? And it's almost at 50K now, which is crazy. But, dude, it's so crazy all this stuff happens at once, right? COVID happens, everyone starts to get into stocks and crypto and all that stuff. GME and all this Wall Street bet stuff happens. And because of that, more people started getting into crypto because of Dogecoin on Robinhood. Like, if that GME shit didn't happen, from what I understand, that after the GME shit happened, people were like, okay, run Robinhood. What else can we get? Dogecoin. That's the next best meme. So they bought Dogecoin. I love it, bro. It's a gateway drug. Nah, Sky, I always say gateway drug in my videos, and I got to stop saying that because I'm sure it doesn't sound right. Oh, my God, boy. But anyways, yeah, so, guys, I think we're chilling, what did you say? Hotchel says Robinhood needs to let us transfer out our coins. Well, oh yeah, nah, dude. That's what I'm saying, bro. That's why I honestly I don't even use Robinhood anymore. And this was before the GME shit happened. I didn't even get involved in that. I don't use Robinhood to purchase anything, like in terms of crypto. It's just they don't let you own it at the end of the day, which goes against the point of crypto. You have to have ownership of it. Otherwise, you might as well just be, completely different. You might as well be trading stocks, Completely different scenario, but still, the point of crypto is that you should have ownership of it, not some central authority that doesn't even allow you to transfer it out. Geez, like you don't even own it. Like literally, like you're just buying like a mirror of it. Is it mirror? Anyways, yeah, they have crypto. They have Robinhood. They have crypto derivatives. That's what it was. Yeah, that's what I meant. Thank you, local Martian. Exactly. But yeah, so guys, I don't know. I'll let you guys know what's up if I find anything crazy as usual, right? I made that mirror video when that shit was pretty cheap. And I'll let you know that I was providing liquidity for it. But I don't know. I think next week I'll probably do some more research on it. I know I'm going to do some research on Elrond. I'm making a video about shopping.io soon because that shit blew the fuck up. Like, let's just throw that on here real quick as well, because this shit really blew up. It's going down now because it went up so high. From $9 all the way to 55. But we'll see. We've got crazy times coming up. But either way, thank you guys for sticking with your boy. We've got some crazy stuff coming soon. Some more skits as well, because I love acting like a fool on the camera, per usual. But thank you guys for coming through, man. We'll talk soon. And again, let's ride this wave, all right? I'm not selling any of my crypto right now. I'm locking away the private keys and just riding the wave. So I'll see you guys on Discord. I'll see you guys on Twitter, and we'll go from there. All right. Thank you all for tuning in. I would say all your names, but geez, there's a lot. Yo, I think this is the best live stream so far. Hold on. I'll check afterwards. But anyways, I'll see you guys later. Thank you all for showing up. I love you. No homo. Peace.